In the heart of Tokyo, where the skyscrapers meet the heavens, a young girl named Hina Amano sits by her mother's hospital bed. Outside, the city is drenched in a ceaseless downpour. But within the confines of the room, a single ray of sunlight breaks through, beckoning Hina to a forgotten shrine. Hina, with hope as her guide, steps through the ancient gate of the shrine. In a breath, she finds herself in a realm above the clouds, where time seems to stand still and the sun shines eternally. Meanwhile, a high school freshman named Hodaka Morishima escapes his past and ventures into the vastness of Tokyo. Aboard a ferry, a tempest rages, threatening to claim him. But fate intervenes in the form of Keisuke Suga, who pulls Hodaka back from the brink. In a small act of thanks, Hodaka shares a meal with his savior. Keisuke, with a knowing smile, offers a business card, a lifeline for the days to come. The city's neon glow belies Hodaka's struggle. As a runaway, work is a ghost, haunting but never found. He conserves his meager funds, seeking shelter in the digital maze of a cyber cafe, and later, the anonymity of the streets. As the city sleeps under a blanket of rain, Hodaka finds kinship in the eyes of a stray cat. Sharing his meager meal, they are two souls adrift in the urban expanse. His respite is short-lived, however, as the harsh reality intrudes in the form of a club host's boot. Cast out into the night, Hodaka's fall disturbs the silence, garbage spilling like scattered dreams. Amidst the refuse, he discovers a package, a gun that chills his blood, yet he convinces himself of its harmlessness, a talisman against despair. In the glow of golden arches, Hina's kindness touches Hodaka. A free meal, a simple act of compassion, becomes a beacon in his stormy world. Dawn ushers in new beginnings as Hodaka steps into the world of K&A Planning Company Limited. There, he meets Natsumi Suga, a puzzle wrapped in an enigma, her connection to Keisuke a mystery to unravel. Together, Hodaka and Natsumi delve into the heart of Tokyo's myths. A psychic's tale of the Sunshine Girl and Rain Girl weaves through their investigation, hinting at the power to part clouds and summon rays of hope. In the heavy rain that covers the city in a blanket of gray, Hodaka sees Hina, her heart heavy with the dark tricks of a man. This same man who left Hodaka homeless now traps Hina with hidden threats and lies. Hodaka remembers past kindness and finds brave strength. He steps in, taking Hina away quickly through the twisted streets of Tokyo. Cornered, Hodaka feels the hard ground and sees the big man from the club. Acting on impulse, he fires the gun, a loud noise that fills the rainy night. Everything stops, the air full of the sound of the gunshot. Hina holds Hodaka's hand, leading them to a safe old building, a place full of memories and peace. Inside the empty building, Hina talks about carrying heavy things alone, about a life that's hard, but she keeps going. Hodaka is scared too, and the gun is now a reminder of his mistake, thrown away with regret. But as they hide, a silent promise grows between them. Hina bravely shows her secret on the roof. The clouds break apart for her, the sky turns blue with her wish. They tell each other their names and ages, making a bond. Hina playfully says she's older, while Hodaka is amazed and thankful for the magic he sees. They go to Hina's home, ready to start a new part of their tale. At the bustling office of K&A, Hodaka engages in a light-hearted chat with Natsumi about the lore of Sunshine Girls. Natsumi playfully dreams of being one, teasing Hodaka about their upcoming date. Hodaka, flustered, insists it's not a date as Natsumi leaves with a smile. In a quiet corner of a cafe, Keisuke seeks a reunion with his daughter, Moka. He pleads with Mrs. Mamiya, his late wife's mother, who firmly denies him, citing his smoking habit as a poor influence. The day unfolds further as Hodaka visits Hina and her brother Nagi at their home. Over a home-cooked meal, they talk about work and life. Inspired by Hina's unique gift, Hodaka suggests a business venture. Together, they could offer sunny days for special occasions. Their idea blossoms into a thriving service, bringing sunshine to everyone from excited kindergartners to big-time companies. Their success story spreads far and wide as they become the go-to duo for clear skies. A few months into their venture, the Jingugayan fireworks light up the night sky. Hina, having cleared the clouds away, joins Hodaka on the rooftop. Together, they bask in the glow of their success and the beauty of the fireworks, Hina sharing her joy in their shared journey. The following morning, Natsumi pens her future on paper, her resume taking shape as she waits for Keisuke. In a moment of reflection, Keisuke holds a cigarette, contemplating. Aim's sudden appearance shifts his thoughts, and he decides to reach out to Mrs. Mamiya once more about his daughter. As they drive, Natsumi and Keisuke talk about Hodaka and his work. The conversation turns sour when Natsumi learns of Hodaka's meager earnings, her disappointment in Keisuke evident in her tone. In the serene setting of Fumitachibana's home, Hina, Nagi, and Hodaka work their magic, parting the clouds for a heartfelt ritual. Fumi prepares to honor her late husband with flames that reach toward the sky. Fumi voices her regret at their impending departure from the business. Hodaka, with a heavy heart, shares their need for discretion after Hina's unintended fame at the festival. As Taki Tachibana arrives, igniting the fire for Fumi, she encourages Taki to remember her own mother similarly. The garden comes alive with joy as Hina, Nagi, and Fumi play, while Taki and Hodaka converse. The talk turns to Hina, with Hodaka revealing the approach of her birthday. Taki, with a smile, nudges Hodaka towards the thoughtful gesture of a birthday gift. Amidst the labyrinth of Tokyo's streets, Keisuke and Natsumi delve into the enigmatic urban legends of a girl with the uncanny ability to alter the weather. Their quest leads them to a venerable shrine, where a priest recounts the ancient tale of a weather maiden, her powers bound to a formidable cost. In the shadowed corners of the city, Yasui and Takai pursue the elusive host who ensnared Hina. They confront him with a stark image from CCTV. Hodaka, gun in hand, a moment frozen in time. The host's knowledge of Hodaka could be the key they need. Over steaming bowls of ramen, the policemen exchange theories about Hodaka. The warmth of the broth does little to thaw the chill of mystery that surrounds the boy. As they ponder his motives, the rain outside whispers of secrets yet to be uncovered. The green expanse of the field is alive with the energy of Nagi's soccer match. Hodaka, amidst the spectators, taps away at his phone, seeking the perfect gift for an 18-year-old girl. The internet offers no treasures today. As the game concludes, Nagi joins Hodaka, curiosity etched on his face. Hodaka confesses his dilemma. Neither Natsumi nor the vast web had yielded a clue. Nagi's question hangs in the air. Are you in love with Hina? A blush betrays Hodaka's hasty denial. Nagi, the young love guru, imparts his wisdom to Hodaka. Their talk of Hina is a blend of strategy and sentiment. Resolute, Hodaka decides on a ring, a symbol of his unspoken affection. In the refuge of the jewelry store, Hodaka's quest culminates. Mitsuha Miyamasu, a guardian of gems, observes his careful choice. Will Hina cherish this? He inquires. Mitsuha's assurance is kind, her well wishes sincere. Hodaka leaves a hopeful heart and a ring in hand. The park is a tapestry of joy, with Keisuke and his daughter Mokasuga weaving through it in play, accompanied by Nagi's youthful exuberance. Hina and Hodaka are the audience to this simple pleasure, the sky above them clear thanks to Hina's last job. Keisuke joins the observers, his presence a silent question to Hodaka. Queries about his job and Mocha hang in the air, unanswered, as Keisuke instead extols Hina's remarkable gift. Their dialogue is a dance of words, light, and shadow. Natsumi's entrance is a spark, igniting a flurry of exclamations from Hodaka. He turns to Keisuke, a mix of concern and curiosity in his voice, but laughter is the reply. Accusations of impropriety fly, playful yet pointed as Hina and Natsumi join the fray. Nagi and Mocha's voices beckon, drawing Keisuke and Hodaka back to the heart of the park. Left behind, the women share a moment of reflection, their conversation a mirror of the men's. Natsumi's voice is soft but serious, as she shares the ominous tale of the Sunshine Girl with Hina. As twilight descends, the companions part ways, their paths diverging in the soft rain. Nagi accompanies the Sugas, their laughter trailing into the warmth of a nearby restaurant. while Hodaka and Hina tread a quieter path back to the Amano residence. Hodaka follows, a step behind Hina, his mind a whirlwind of emotions. The ring, a small circle of commitment, weighs heavily in his pocket. His heart races with the thought of confession, but before words can form, Hina speaks. A fierce wind claims the moment, sweeping Hina into the air. Hodaka's shock is palpable as she descends, her form less distinct, a wraith touched by the Sunshine Girl's curse. Under the sheltering sky, Hina unveils her tale, the origins of her gift and curse entwined. They walk, the ring and unspoken words lost to the night, as the story of the Sunshine Girl unfolds with each step toward home. In the cramped confines of a modest apartment, Hodaka finds sanctuary in the shadows of the bathroom. The air is thick with tension, as police officers probe Hina with questions about Hodaka's whereabouts. The walls seem to close in as the truth unfolds. Hodaka's parents have sounded the alarm, a missing person report casting a long shadow over his sudden disappearance. The officers' words cut through the silence, sharp and unyielding. They speak of investigations of illegal firearms that have no place in young hands. A grim revelation hangs over them. Social services will soon arrive, ready to tear young Nagi from the only family he knows, because the law does not bend for minors without a guardian. As the echo of the officer's departure fades, Hodaka emerges like a ghost, seeking solace in the presence of Keisuke, his mentor and employer. But even there, comfort eludes him. In the dim light of the car, Keisuke delivers the final blow, a severance from his job, a parting of ways. His apology is a quiet storm of regret, for his hands are tied by the complexities of his own battles, a custody war for his daughter that leaves no room for a fugitive's plight. As the world outside turns to a canvas of white, Hodaka's resolve hardens like the ice beneath his feet. The decision is made. He will flee with Hina and Nagi away from the prying eyes of the law. But nature has its own script, and the snow falls like a curtain, setting the stage for their desperate escape. The streets become a labyrinth, and fate plays its hand. The trio, bound by a shared secret, find themselves cornered. Hodaka's heart races as he makes a break for freedom, but the grip of authority is unyielding. Two officers close in, their intent as cold as the air they breathe. In the 11th hour, Hina stands as a beacon, her prayer a silent plea to the heavens. And the skies answer with fury, a bolt of lightning cleaving the moment, a divine distraction. The officers are blinded, their attention stolen by the storm's sudden wrath. With the path cleared by Hina's call to the skies, the trio slips away into the embrace of anonymity. A hotel looms ahead, a temporary haven from the chaos that nips at their heels. Inside, they will find a moment's respite, a breath in the eye of the storm. The hotel room, a silent witness to the storm's lullaby, cradles Hodaka and Hina in its transient embrace. As the night deepens, they prepare to surrender to sleep's call, but a confession hangs heavy in the air. Hina's voice, a fragile thread, weaves a tale of her own unraveling. She speaks of her essence, once solid, now slipping away like droplets into the vastness. Her words paint the picture of the Weather Maiden, a mythic figure bound by sacrifice, her disappearance the key to nature's balance. Hodaka's response is a fortress of determination. He vows to be her shield, her anchor against the tide that seeks to claim her. His promise is a beacon in the darkness, a refusal to yield to the cruel twist of fate. Dawn breaks with a quiet betrayal. Hina, the girl who called upon the heavens, is nowhere to be found. The rains, once relentless, now hold their breath. The world awakens to a stillness, a sad reminder of the maiden's plight. Hodaka's heart, once filled with hope, now echoes with the silence of her absence. In the dim light of dawn, Hodaka, with determination in his eyes, sets out on a quest to find Hina. But fate intervenes, and he, along with Nagi, is detained by the authorities before they can make their escape. Amidst the chaos of law and order, Hodaka finds an opening, a chance to break free. With Natsumi's unexpected aid, he flees, the city's heartbeat racing alongside him. The shrine looms ahead, a beacon in Hodaka's stormy journey. It's here, within these sacred walls, that Hina's extraordinary journey began. But Keisuke stands guard, a final obstacle in Hodaka's path. The police close in, their presence an unyielding tide. Yet, it's Keisuke's unforeseen compassion that turns the tide, aiding Hodaka in his desperate flight. Nagi emerges, a surprising ally, holding back the relentless Yasui. At the pinnacle of his climb, Hodaka confronts the shrine, the threshold between worlds. With a leap of faith, he transcends the boundaries of the earthly realm. Suspended above the world, Hodaka embraces his savior role and rescues Hina from the clutches of the sky. Together, they descend, a pair bound by hope and heartache. As they touch the ground, Hodaka's plea to Hina echoes into eternity. Live for yourself. And with those words, the rain returns, a curtain with no end, drenching the world in endless tears. Time marches on, relentless and unforgiving. 3 years have woven their stories into the fabric of Tokyo, now a city half embraced by the sea. Hodaka, once a boy on the run, now stands as a graduate, his past a shadow of probation. With a heart heavy with anticipation, Hodaka returns to the embrace of Tokyo, its streets a testament to the rain's persistence. He seeks out Fumi, whose words about the rain are both a comfort and a reminder of days long gone. Keisuke, once a reluctant ally, now thrives in the heart of a city that never stops dreaming. His expansion speaks of success, but his eyes tell of the unspoken, Hina, the girl who commanded the sky. The quest for Hina, silent for years, stirs once more within Hodaka. Through the veil of rain, he searches, driven by memories and a promise unfulfilled. And there, as if by destiny, Hina stands, a prayer on her lips, a beacon in the deluge. Their eyes meet across the expanse, and at that moment, the years collapse into nothingness. Together again, Hodaka and Hina, their reunion a silent vow. The rain, once the reason for separation, now pours as a witness to their never-ending bond.